Are you turning 65 in October, November, or December? Well, if so, this is a critically important time for you, and in this short video, I'm going to share with you some information which will save you a lot of time, a bunch of frustration, and a pile of money. Now, transitioning into the age of 65 is a very exciting time. It can also be very confusing as there's a lot of moving parts and a lot of different things going on, but I'm here to help you and to serve you in any way that I possibly can. So at any point throughout this video, feel free to drop a comment down below and let me know what else I can do to better serve you, what questions you may have. I can certainly jump on a live stream or a dedicated video to answer those for you. But just as a quick side note, I do have thousands and thousands of videos here on the channel, and I am literally talking about Social Security, retirement, SSDI, survivor, spousal, SSI, Medicare, Medicaid, food stamps, SNAP benefits, all of these programs and benefits. Again, retirement, focused on seniors literally every single day, and I have been for several years. I have a lot of videos, so stay tuned for that. Otherwise, again, if I miss something, please let me know. I'm here to help you in any way that I possibly can. I totally get it. It's a weird time out there, and especially transitioning into 65 can be a very, very busy time. But again, I want to share with you some information here in this video, which will hopefully make your life a lot easier, save you that frustration, save you that money that you all need very much right now, and to help you in any way that I possibly can. Now, first off, I do want to give you a couple quick shout outs, as a few people here in the community reached out to me down below in the comment section, along with the other roughly 4,000 of you here in this community that have reached out to that team of advisors right there completely for free to get a free review on your Medicare plan, to find you a better plan, get better coverages, and save a bunch of money. Now, about 4,000 of you here in this community have done this 100% for free. This is not a sales pitch. There's nothing to buy here. I have nothing to sell you. This is a completely free review to help seniors with their Medicare plans. Again, if you're turning 65, if you're retiring, or whatever the situation is, if you're one of the 70 million people enrolled in Medicare, please take advantage of that. They will help you out in any way that I possibly can. There's 20,000 plans across the country. They will look through all of those to find you the best options for you and your personal needs. So a quick shout out to Palia Donaldson and Tracy Strangman. Again, I'm hoping pronouncing both your names correctly. Thank you so much for reaching out. I really do appreciate it. But they reached out in the comment section because they called that team of advisors, got some reviews on their Medicare plans, got better plans, saved a bunch of money, and saved themselves a huge headache as well. Anyway, write that phone number down, take a picture, take a screenshot. That's going to be by far your best resource going forward. Now, I want to give you one quick pro tip really fast here. In about a month and a half, give or take a little bit here, okay, annual enrollment is opening up. They're going to be swamped with 70 million seniors calling. Seriously, 70 million seniors are going to be shopping plans, looking for new plans, getting better coverages, doing everything they possibly can. If you call them now, call them right now. If you call them soon, before annual enrollment opens up, you'll get bumped to the front of the line, and they'll be able to help you out now. Again, find whatever plan is best for you, get that all secured, and you're at the front of the line rather than being at the back of the line of 70 million seniors. Anyway, that's going to be your best resource going forward, that phone number. All right, anyway, here's what I want to share with you. If you're turning 65, okay, again, basically now, September, October, November, December, anything like this, if you're turning 65 during any of these months I just mentioned right now, this is your critical time frame right now, okay? This is your initial enrollment. This is your initial enrollment right now for Medicare, okay? Now you might think, oh, that's a lot of time. I'm turning 65 in December. I got all the time in the world. It feels that way, but I can tell you this much. It takes time. It takes time, but the deal is you get a 7-month enrollment window, your initial enrollment into Medicare around your 65th birthday. It's the 3 months before your birthday, the month of your birthday, and the 3 months after your 65th birthday, okay? So point being is that if you're coming up here and looking at 65 in the next handful of months, September, October, November, December, anything like this, you can enroll in Medicare now, okay? Now, here's the situation on this. Your enrollment, as in your benefits, will start. Let's just say, for example, that you are turning 65 in October. You would need to take action immediately, like right now, okay, in order to get that Medicare coverages for October. Now, if you have a birthday turning 65 in November, then again, you would have to take action between basically now and the next few weeks here to get your Medicare started as of November 1st. Same thing with December. You got to act relatively quickly here to get your Medicare started the first of the month for your birth month. Okay, that's how it goes. So you can enroll in Medicare, but it will start the month in which you turn 65. However, if you delay and you wait until after your 65th birthday, then it will start at the first day of the month of the following, or the next month, I should say, right? So let's just say, for example, your birthday is in December and you wait until then to enroll. You're not going to get in Medicare. You're not going to get Medicare for the month of December, but rather you would get it January 1st, if that makes sense, okay? Here's the deal. You don't want to go without insurance. That's very important, okay? This would be Medicare Part A and Medicare Part B. Medicare Part A, Medicare Part B, okay? So I want you to be aware of this. Now, if you are also already receiving Social Security benefits, then your Medicare Part B premium will automatically be taken out of your monthly benefit from Social Security. But if you are not enrolled in Social Security benefits yet, and you enroll in Medicare, that's okay. You can certainly do that. But you would then need to render those payments, okay, to CMS, Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. You would need to render those Medicare Part B premium payments to them in order to be covered for that, okay? But as soon as you enroll in Social Security, it'll automatically be taken out of your monthly benefit check. Now, if this sounds pretty confusing, again, I'm going to throw this out there super fast. This right here is by far your best resource going forward. Let me tell you a quick little story on this. Last year, my parents turned 65, both of them. Here's the deal. They turned to me. They're like, hey, we're turning 65. You want to help us enroll in Medicare? Yeah, sure, no problem, right? So we don't enroll them in Medicare. That's not that hard to do. Enrolling in Medicare, relatively easy. You can do it right on the Social Security website, okay? However, the next part of the plan is getting some type of Medicare supplement, otherwise known as a Medigap plan, getting them enrolled in Medicare Part D, as in, prescription coverages, or determining whether we want to enroll them in Medicare Advantage, right? Or Medicare Part C, okay? It's kind of like one or the other. It's traditional Medicare, which is A, B, and D through a supplement, along with a supplement, or basically A, B, and C, which is traditional Medicare, A and B, plus basically an Advantage plan, which is all-encompassing, usually a comprehensive plan that includes all kinds of coverages there. Point is, we struggled through this for weeks and weeks and weeks, doing research, calling all kinds of people, doing all kinds of things, and we struggled through it. We were frustrated, didn't really know what we were doing, didn't know what kind of coverages they need, eventually got them a plan, probably the wrong plan, not a good situation, right? My point is, we did not know about them at the time, okay? Didn't know about them. It was super frustrating. My parents and I struggling through this, not a good situation. But after the fact, I was like, there's got to be a better situation. There's got to be a better resource out there. There's no way that 70 million seniors are struggling through this at the capacity that we did. I was like, there's just no way. There's no way that this many people are struggling through this. Anyway, found that team of advisors right there, cultivated a partnership with them to help those of you here in this community completely for free, okay? It's a completely free service to help you with your Medicare, the initial enrollment, and to make sure that you are getting the proper coverages, whether it happens to be a supplement plan, a Medigap plan, a Part D plan, Medicare Advantage, whatever it happens to be. They will help you completely for free, okay? Again, it's a totally free service. Please take advantage of that. Do not be like my parents and I and struggle through this like we did. Not a good situation, okay? Anyway, please just utilize that. It's a free service. They will go through all of it. They're going to ask you a series of questions, and they're going to figure out what you need for coverages. Everybody's situation is very different, by the way. We all need something very different. All of our personal situations are different. Therefore, our needs are very different as well. Anyway, my point is, they're waiting to help you. They will certainly be there for you. They're going to ask you some questions, and I wanted to give you a couple little pro tips really fast here. First off, bring a wish list. Nobody does this. Nobody does this, right? When you go to the grocery store, do you bring a shopping list, otherwise known as your wish list, as far as what you want to buy for that, coming week or the next few days or the next month or whatever it is that you're shopping for? Of course you bring a list, right? Otherwise you'd have no idea what you're shopping for. You're just there aimlessly walking around putting stuff in your cart, right? Here's the deal. It's the same thing with Medicare. Same thing with your coverages for your insurance. Bring a wish list. What do you want? which doctors you want to see, which providers do you want to go to. Do you need prescription coverages? Do you want vision coverage? Do you want dental coverage? Do you want to go to a specific clinic or office? Do you want to go to a specific pharmacy? What do you want? Seriously, what kind of coverages do you need? That's the deal. Nobody does this. They're just like, I'll just take some random plan, whatever looks good at the time. How much do you want to pay as a copay? What do you want your premiums to be? If any at all, right? That's an option too. $0 premium plans are certainly a thing. Do you want additional benefits to go along with your monthly plan? There's a lot of those as well. In fact, my parents have plans. My parents love their plans. By the way, they're new plans that they're getting here. The deal is they get benefits. They're getting benefits along with their monthly plans, and they're like, nuts about this. They're like loving it, okay? Point is, this is all an option, but you got to know what you want. You got to know what you need with it. What's your medical situation? Again, very different for everybody. Everybody's coverages will also need to be very different. That's exactly where they come in. They have access to over 20,000 plans. They can look through all of them to find you the best plan at the best price with the best coverages, the best fit for you and your personal needs. Again, you can see the doctors you want, the providers you want to see, the networks you want to be within, the offices, the clinics you want to go to, the prescription needs if you have any at all, the dental, the vision coverages, whatever it is. They will find all of that for you in your local area at the absolute best price, and whatever other benefits you may or may not want. That's the situation and the power of getting free help rather than trying to hack this out like my parents and I. Not a good situation. Anyway, point is, if you are in your initial enrollment, this is kind of a great time for you because you have the flexibility to go in and out of plans all you want during initial enrollment. But once your initial enrollment window closes, you're locked in until the next annual enrollment or the next open enrollment, depends on what type of plan that you have. Now, what's also an interesting time right now is that in mid-October through early December, annual enrollment opens up for everybody, okay? They're going to be absolutely swamped during that time. Absolutely swamped because 70 million seniors will be calling to get help with their plan. Now, here's the deal. If your birthday, again, September, October, November, December, you are within your time frame in which you're in your initial enrollment. Point being, call them now before they get absolutely swamped with all of the people calling in for annual enrollment in the middle of October through early December. It's kind of a slower time of year right now as I film this video, but once we get into the middle of October, they will be swamped. If you call them now, you're going to be way ahead of the game here. Okay, that's my point, is that call them now before annual enrollment opens up, just because they have that flexibility to really spend that time with you. And again, they will in October as well. All I'm saying is that it's a slower time of year right now, and that's an awesome option for you. All right, anyway, I think you get it, but I seriously just can't emphasize how important this is to just not only enroll quick, just enroll soon. Do not delay on this. It's not worth it, okay? Especially this time of year right now with all the other 70 million people doing the exact same thing. You've got the power of initial enrollment. Take advantage of that because you can go in and out and you can do all that shopping now, as in finding your best plans and enrolling in Medicare versus the people that need to do it during annual enrollment, which is 70 million people, and it's going to be absolutely nuts and busy, okay? Anyway, utilize that service right there, that phone number. They'll take care of you completely for free to help you find your best options. And I hope this helps you. Again, feel free to check out any of the other 6,000 videos here on the channel in the video library. I'm talking about Social Security and all these benefits literally every single day. I'm here to help you out in any way that I possibly can. Also, do your friends, family members, neighbors, acquaintances, siblings, coworkers, parents, neighbors down the street, neighbors down the hall, social media, anybody like that that you know enrolling in Medicare, turning 65 soon, anybody like that, do them a huge favor. Share that phone number with them. Let's help some people out right now so nobody needs to struggle through this. Nobody should struggle through this. I can't tell you. I'm going to say this much. I wish I had a nickel for every time my dad has said, "Nobody told us." I wish I had a nickel. I'd have a pile of nickels. Seriously, right? I hear my dad say that all the time. Nobody told us anything. I'm telling you right now, seriously, my dad says that all the time. My point is, I don't think he's the only one that's sitting there complaining, "Nobody told us about this. Nobody told us how to do this." I'm guessing he's not the only one. And if he is, well then I don't know where he missed. I don't know where he dropped the ball on this whole thing, right? Anyway, I'm serving this to you on a silver platter, completely for free. Take advantage of that. I think you're going to be very, very happy that you did. All right, anyway, please subscribe down below if you haven't done so. 100% free, big subscribe button down below. Please share the video, big share button down below. Please feel free to like the video, thumbs up button down below as well. Again, share the phone number there with anybody you know enrolled in Medicare currently or who's turning 65 and needs to do that. Very important time, or somebody that's retiring, that's also pretty important as well. Otherwise, check out the other videos here on the channel. Until next time, enjoy. I hope this helps you, and let me know what else I can do to help you out right now. Have a good one, and I'll catch you again later in the next video.